And I reckon we go take this out for a spin. Do you know what? Let's go in and pick a fight with a cruiser. Let's see what happens, and we'll drop at the edge. Welcome back to Doomworld. This should be episode 23 if I am not mistaken. And last episode we had a bit of a scrap with Void. We were long overdue a Void fight, and Void finally showed up. Now what we do have is we have a dust carbine that has been dropped. So it does 70 damage, stopping power of 5, which is mental, 40% armor penetration, which is also insane, range of 40%, accuracy 73%. Short range is 86, and then medium and long range is 100%. Those are really good. It does take a long time to fire though, at 3 seconds, and its warm up is 2.5. It is a decent bit of kit, but we do have better. It's also looking like a couple of our weapons are about to break. So Void is down, but seeing as we got this, I'm going to have to go back and check, because there is a pretty decent chance that one of these Void guys was alive and then bled out. Okay, so we might have been able to capture one, which would be a shame, but we'll find out. Looking around the base, we do have a power outage. That is because when Void comes in, he basically EMPs your base, which makes things a little bit more challenging. Everyone is, well, they're not in good health. That would be a bit of a lie, but no one's about to bleed out. We're about to have a whole bunch of mental breaks because a lot of people are hungry. And, you know, those things happen. Not a massive deal. We should be fine. Owen has a bite scar on his leg. Patrick's left kidney is destroyed. Ronnie has a scar on his spine from the Federation. And Ape is in pieces. His spine is shattered. His stomach is destroyed. His nose is burnt off. We do have a advanced bionic spine that we can put into him. We can't do too much about the stomach or the nose at the moment, so that's a bit of a shame. Well, what we can do is we can use the neurotonin, this stuff, and that will redo that. Then who do we have here? We've got Cargo, left arm is shot off, right kidney is destroyed, and has an architect arm. Oh, okay, bruised from an architect arm. I was confused then, and does have cataracts and kidneys destroyed and bad back. So gonna need a bunch of work done on Cargo. Ash has stab and gunshots. Other than that, there isn't too much. Okay, other than Samson, so Steinberg has a mangled left eye, but we did pick up a bionic eye for him. So we'll install that, and he should be pretty much on top of it. Oh, and we also need another eye for Flo. Not the worst injuries we could have had, but we also got the neurotonin, so there's 12 just there. Then we're going to have a bunch in hospital, or by the hospital. Yeah, there we go. So we got 7. So we got 19, I think. But as you can see, the base is in a bit of a mess. Things are going to be moving slowly. Let's go up to 4 times speed, and let's move forward. If we can get everyone healed up today, we are going off and hunting some destroyers. So it looks like the Mechanoids aren't going to be too happy with us hunting them, because they have now just landed a troop transport. Troop transport is a large Mechanoid factory ship capable of producing large amounts of combat-ready Mechanoids in very little time. When destroyed, the Mechanoid presence on the surface will be lowered. If it's left operational, it contributes to the side of the Mechanoid attack parties, drastically increasing Mechanoid presence. So I do believe that that means, or unless they've already had the upgrade and we missed it, we should be fighting some pretty advanced Mechanoids. Vincent had a temper tantrum. We got an ambrosia sprout, and we got a doctor's request opportunity, but we kind of need everyone at the base. And now we got the power back on, we can start moving forward, getting our research done, and having to resew everything in the hydroponics, which thankfully isn't taking too long. And with that, soon as we want to start moving the storage down to here, we're going to put these in, and I think we'll just take these, we'll just take that, and we'll just reinstall this down here, and we'll do the same for the rest of them. All of the storage from the storage area is now being moved down to our new storage area over here. We've also removed the storage flooring, so everything will be transferred to here. This means loading the canary is going to be a lot quicker, and also once we're processing through all of this stuff, that will be done a lot quicker as well. So we are looking good in that way, and I think we're going to load the canary up and start heading off to attack someone else. Okay, Blue Moon Corporation will be attacking us within the upcoming 12 hours. I guess we'll wait because we are still hurt on a couple people. Not a massive issue. I think we should be able to take them without those 4, and we're just going to have to go through and check for all of the weapons that might be missing. The only people that are missing weapons now are those in the hospital, so we don't need to worry too much about them because we're not expecting them to be in the fight. This new kill box is doing okay. We're just fighting some pretty tough things. We do need to reinforce the walls on this side over here towards the top, though we are running low on granite, unfortunately. And I think this is going to be as good of an excuse as any to start looking into getting the Mechanoids. So I think we're going to put some mining right here into the middle of the base. Not that we're going to use that area for much more, so we might as well use that to get our granite in. And let's also move the psychic emanator. And I reckon let's put it in the middle here. That's going to hit a couple more areas, and then there'll be a little bit of overlap between the 2 of them. And we'll keep people in hospital happy, which is kind of what we need. Blue Moon Corporation has finally showed up. And let's see what they've got for us. Nothing too fancy. They've got some cool kit though. And that is actually a lot of guys in power armor. So we've got contractor armor, we've got some marine armors, different lances, and some actually pretty decent guns as well. I think that's one of the Ghost rifles if I'm not mistaken. So let's have a little ganders on that. Yeah, a Ghost rifle. What does this do? Damage 9, stopping power 0.5, armor penetration 60%, range cooldown 0.7, and that's a range of 32. Against anything that has any health, that's going to be utterly useless. But it might turn out to be quite dangerous in the right hands at the right time. And everyone that can to your defensive positions. It wouldn't surprise me if some of these guys had... Yeah, they got combat boosters. Sweet. We might be able to get a couple of those. I'm not sure if that's a like narcotic or a stimulant, or if it's going to be... That's going to be a little bit annoying. They've dropped a low shield, so we aren't actually going to be able to shoot them as they come into this kill zone at the moment. Unless we have any EMPs, which I don't think that we do. Yeah, I've only got a biocoded EMP launcher. We've got no grenades. Fine, not a problem. We'll just retreat back up to here, driving them forward so they have to come out of their kill zone. Have a couple guys up here, just so we can get some more angles. Steinberg's down, but that's kind of to be expected. He was pretty beaten up. I'm surprised he even came to the fight. And yeah, they're starting to fall now. They've dropped a second shield. We're going to have to move further back, so we're going to this bit. Blue's down. Blue's got 5 conditions. Not a massive issue. And it looks like they're trying to retreat. Why are they retreating? Through our base is the question. We must be missing a wall from the void raid. Okay, we aren't going to chase those guys down. Actually, yes we are. We are going to take Vincent through to Ninx. And let's go up here and go around. Everyone else can start healing up and looking after each other. So we've got Eon. That's actually really good. Let's see if we can harvest them. Oh, temporary combat boosters to improve performance during raids will quickly disappear. Okay. Yeah, that's a no on that then. Okay, carry on up. Let's take these guys down. We don't want them getting too far. And let's go hunt down the crazy guy. Loco. Should be Loca. Cool. Good. Would be good if we could get good, I guess. Rhodey. Oh, they got some decent names. Okay, he got away. Fine. And Chuckers. Okay, cool name. So we got Julia. She's good at construction and artistic, but she's not going to be super good. She is persuasive and cannibal, which is really good, and quick sleeper, whereas the other 2 traits aren't really going to help out. Very neurotic, which is always useful, but he's creepy breather, careful shooter, unconvincing. So neurotic, well, very neurotic and efficient are good to have, but can't do hauling or skilled labour. So could just do social, but we're not really recruiting too many at the moment. And what about you? Xenophile, slowpoke, nimble, not too interested in. And we got Cupcake, slow learner, nearsighted, pessimist and jogger. yeah, not the greatest of characters coming through. Got a Wanderer joined. His name is Knack. And what are you going to be good for? Chemical interest, heat tolerant, efficient, beautiful, frail, cold tolerant, good with plants, shooting. No. We're being picky on who we get in at the moment, and we've definitely turned down better people than that. Finished. Dropship. Cool. So let's have a little check out of this ship. Would that fit in here? That is close. That's super close. And it lands on the same spot that the Canary does. Fairly expensive. Let's see what it can do. So it can carry 28 people, which is really good. Space flight apparently, which is good. Really good fuel capacity, good fuel efficiency, good internal power plant, and can carry 10,000 kilos. So this just beats out the Canary in every single way. And we can nearly afford that as well. Silver, we've got the components, we've got steel, we're just going to need the silver. So let's load up the Canary and let's go and do some trading. And we will send, if I can actually ever remember who is our trader, that'd be amazing. Okay, Squint. We'll put Squint in and send him on his way. And we're also going to take all of the silver. So we're just selling all of the stuff that we can get rid of. Just to make it a little bit easier. Hopefully everything gets loaded up nice and quick. And then when we come back, we will just be able to destroy the Canary and then load in the new stuff. And as you can see, loading this ship now is so much quicker. Because all they've got to do is go into here, pick the stuff up and then drop it back in. So we should be ready to go super soon. And we've got an imminent rave from the Sharp Hive. And apparently they have sappers, so they're looking to turn around our defences. I think we'll be fine. There's a bunch of bugs. So we're just going to be able to gun them down as they come in. We've got very high penetrating rounds. We do have a psychic emanator that has been activated. An ancient structure seems to have been activated and is emitting a powerful psychic drone. It currently seems to only affect people of the male gender. There seems to be a message in the drone's caller, maybe to a specific location. Maybe this is where the source of the drone is located. The emanator might be active for a week or even months. There's also a risk of the intensity of the drone might drive some of the animals in the area insane if they're exposed to it too long. Cool. I think we can go off trade, come back, get the dropship going, drop straight on top of the emanator, take it out, and then, yeah, we are going to be in a good situation. And Wombat is now on a food bench. Squint's dazed. And he is our pilot, unfortunately. The Sharp Hive has arrived. Okay, it's not too much. But weirdly, they're attacking us like tribals. They're all spread out. Okay, let's take these guys. We'll just take out this front row here. And then everyone that can on this side come along here and protect along here. And yeah, it doesn't look like they're going after our walls at the moment. Looks like they're going to try to go through the kill zone. And if we can take them out before they go there, then we are in a nice situation, I think. But yeah, our weapons just do a crazy amount of damage, so they just go straight through the bug's armour. And the bugs have really high HP as well. But when you're doing 70 damage a shot, they don't have that much HP. Easy. Cool. And then whatever's left, I'm sure our guys can take out when they show up. Yeah, so the Megapede. Yeah, didn't stand a chance. Fantastic. And allow all items. We'll take the steel slag from over here that we are going to be able to smelt down, which is going to be quite tasty. And I don't think there is too much left on this map that we really want. Blue has had a mental breakdown and is going to vent his anger on your animals. This happens because of poor mood. Final straw is intense pain. And he's got Slaughterer, so he's going to go and kill our little boom rat, unfortunately. But everyone's going to come in and put it out. Cornetto's on a salting spree. Tumbler is on an alcohol binge. Man, this psychic drone is just ruining our guys. I don't think we can wait any longer. We are just going to go and send a caravan to go shoot it. It's nice and close. I was kind of hoping to get the trading done first, but I don't think it's going to happen before we start losing people. We'll send 5 people across. Not that 5 will be needed, but if anything goes wrong, it's going to be easier to have the extra people there. It's not like they're going to be doing too much at the base, because it is just loading at the moment. The Canary is also loaded, so we are going to send that up to the top here, because these guys will buy our herbal medicine. And then I always forget how quick it gets there. Found a bionic stomach, so we'll pick that up for one of our guys. I forget who has it, but someone's missing a stomach. And they were willing to buy everything that we brought with us, which is super good. And we are just going to move across again and see if we can get those bionic noses and eyes and stomachs for our guys that need them. We'll pick up 2 more stomachs here. We'll pick up all of their eyes. I believe we needed some extra legs, and let's get an extra spine. Or if we got a chance, we'll go for the advanced spine. We still got 8,000, and I think it was 6,500 that we needed for the ship, so we won't spend any more. And accept that. And let's get back to the base. Drop everything off, and then move the Canary, and then we'll start building the dropship. And also, it looks like we're now at the Emanator. Okay, cool. And we have got some world pods coming in. Up here, guys. Those guys are pretty thick. Thankfully, they're super slow. And whilst that's happening, what we're also going to do is we're going to not form caravan. We do not want that. We are going to zoom in back to the base. Load this up once more with probably Wolf. He seems to be decent enough at that. Whenever you're ready, Wolf, we are in the middle of a firefight. Fantastic. We'll go back to the shootout. They haven't got too close. Let's move up, and then we're just going to take all of the granite chunks with us, because we need them for our walls, because we are running super low on granite right now. Dumping stockpile. And then how many granite chunks can we get? 166. Cool, that might be more than the Canary can carry, but we do need it. Colonists have finished that. We'll launch. And we'll launch right into the middle, so there's no travel time. Allow everything here. And then back onto the world map. Cool. So this is looking alright. Flo, shoot that in the face for me, mate. Done. And that's 6 advanced components as well, so that's nothing to sneeze at. Awesome. You guys get to work. And let's deconstruct that. There might be something in there. Nothing in there, unfortunately. Let's try the next room. And still nothing in there. Looks like we've managed to strip out most of the map for everything that we need. So we're just going to load. We'll send our 3 slowest in. And then we'll take the advanced components, the steel, the plasteel, the psychic emanator, steel slag, and then all of the granite chunks. And we still have 500 capacity left. We'll grab the last of that. We don't want the wild pods, and we don't want sandstone chunks. Okay, awesome. And the loading of this should be super quick because everything's nice and close by. We'll load the Canary. We'll put, who's quick? Flo's pretty quick. Flo getting the Canary for us. And we are just going to fly this. And we're going to put it there. And now, let's go put in our new spaceship. It says we don't have enough steel, but we got more than enough, and we got more than enough gold. Oh, that is going to be so good. And look at everyone go. Yeah, we got some pretty good production, and also everyone's going super fast right now. This is lovely. Dropship was made. that happened super quickly, so they're just going to refuel that. And I reckon we go take this out for a spin. Do you know what? Let's go in and pick a fight with a cruiser. Let's see what happens. And we'll drop at the edge. So here is the Mechanoid ship. Not as big as I thought it was going to be. Which is a bit of a shame. But we've got all of our guys. And let's go and create a gun line. And they managed to already do a bunch of damage to our ship with their auto mortars. So we're going to hopefully have to take them down as quickly as we can. We did have an Inquisitor. Inquisitor's also taken out. It looks like the mortars are aiming for our guys. Second one was aimed at the ship. You guys come along here. Why is nobody firing? Okay, odd. Let's start getting to shooting stuff. Only issue with having a bunch of different weapons is you can't just select them all to fire for some reason. Okay, everyone shoot. Don't have chain reaction. Cool, carry on going then. Do we have an angle along here? Yep. Okay, I'm not sure why our guys won't shoot back. Okay, get out of the way of that. That explodes somewhat big. And we're getting a decent amount from this. If we hit that uplink module, I believe, that does make quite a big explosion. So, in that meantime, what we'll do is we'll put a dumping stockpile on one side, and then a regular stockpile on the other. Oh, and that's a bunch more granite chunks as well. 200. We'll take all of those. And let's put everything around here on haul urgently, so we can strip this area out. And we're also going to be able to get a whole bunch of steel. Okay, so this comes in like a proper map as well. Nice. This is going to be so much loot. I don't think we're going to be able to strip this map before we need to get back to the base to defend it. But we will get a lot for being here. I'll check back in once we start clearing this section. The Black Goblins will raid you within the upcoming 12 hours. So it is now 11 o'clock. We need to be out of here by at least 7. And we should be fine. 7 o'clock now and we've made absolutely no progress. So we are not going to abandon this. And I think the plan is we will leave a couple guys behind so they can carry on working. And then everyone else will head back to the base to defend against the Black Goblins. Okay, ready to go. Launch group. The ship's quick, but it's not instant. And then these guys will just carry on doing what they're doing, moving all the stuff that we need and process. Well, not processing, but you know, mining and moving. We're back in. Okay, so that only took an hour. So that is really good to know that we can do it that quickly. And because we see so many bodies in this area, we're going to put the third psychic emanator here. And that should hopefully keep these guys happy. Okay, so the Black Goblins have now arrived. Coming in by drop pod. And there is not really all that many of them. That's actually a very small group. 36. And they're not even in power armor or anything interesting. Well, one guy's in power armor. Okay. A little bit of an overreaction. Let's just go out, shoot them. And then get everyone back onto the ship so we can... Yeah, I think we'll only leave like 2 guys back at the base. So we'll probably leave Wolf, he's not too good. Yeah, we'll just leave Wolf back at the base and then everyone else can go off and strip that like map tile clear, and that's going to be super useful for us. And let's just push in. I don't think we have too much to worry about here. Still got to be careful of the extra Doomsday. Okay, we've got a shield, which is now our shield. Just get in, and that's ours, and then they can't use it against us. Okay, this isn't going quite as I planned that going, and we've got the other group here. Let's push up, hunt them down. good shield, mate. That was super helpful. Right, done. Everyone has now been patched up, so let's load up and go strip that map tile. Where is Wolf? You can stay behind, but what we will do is we are going to take all of our packaged survival meals with us. I think maybe we land down right in the middle of the map, because then we got less, well, we don't need to travel as much and move things around. And then we put a dumping stockpile here, stockpile there. We dropped all the food off, so that's cool. It helped if I made the right one. Get rid of that. Everyone's sleeping. Okay, let's try this again. Stockpile. Dumping stockpile. And then cancel this here. Fantastic. Okay, and I think there is a good place to end the episode. I've been Konzi. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.